Right, Emmerdale fans, just when you think the village might finally catch its breath, along comes another week of pure chaos. We've already seen John Sugden's dark secrets unravel and his crimes laid bare. But he's not finished yet. He's still hiding, still dangerous, and still plotting. And the fallout, it's about to hit some of our favourite characters in ways they never expected. Let's talk through the big spoilers for this coming week. And believe me, each one is going to stir up emotions. 1. John sets his sights on Robert Sugden. The manhunt continues, police everywhere, but John slips through the cracks. Where does he go? Straight to Keeper's cottage. Now, fans who've watched over the years know how tangled the Sugden family tree is, and Robert has always been a huge part of Aaron's life. John knows that too, and he's got Robert in his crosshairs. Armed with a syringe, John waits, ready to strike. But here's where it twists. He overhears Robert talking with Victoria, and the words cut him deep. Victoria openly questions whether John ever really cared about his own family. For a second, you almost see John wobble, like he can't quite face up to what he's become. Instead of going through with it, he bolts. And where he runs next might shock you. This could really shake things up. Robert's already been through prison, betrayal, and heartbreak. Could he be dragged into more danger? Or has John lost his nerve? 2. John turns to Caleb Miligan, with blackmail in his pocket. Now this is where things get messy. Out of all people, John heads to Caleb. Why? Because he's got something explosive to hold over him. Fans might remember earlier this year when Anthony Fox was killed after what he did to Ruby. John covered up the body, claiming he was protecting the Cain Dingle clan. Well, now that secret is John's bargaining chip. He tells Caleb he can expose everything unless Caleb helps him slip out of the country. Imagine the pressure. Caleb's torn between loyalty to his daughter Ruby and protecting his wider family. And of course, Ruby is no fool. She's quick to notice when Caleb starts sneaking around and she corners him. Could Caleb really risk throwing everything away by helping John escape? Or will Ruby catch him out before he makes a terrible mistake? Fans might notice the irony here. John, who tore families apart, is now trying to use family secrets to save his own skin. 3. Cain Dingle's fury boils over. If there's one man you don't want to cross, it's Cain. And after learning that John murdered Nate, Cain is beyond furious. But instead of keeping that anger locked on John, it first spills onto Aaron. Now Aaron's only just survived himself, and to have Cain coming at him, it's gut-wrenching. But here's the thing. Deep down, Cain's also angry at himself. He unknowingly helped John slip out of hospital earlier, and that guilt is eating at him. So his rage is really aimed both outward and inward. The big question is, will Cain let the law deal with John, or will he take matters into his own hands? This could really turn dark. Viewers might remember how Cain handled past vendettas. He doesn't forget, he doesn't forgive. If he gets the chance, I can't see him walking away quietly. Quick pause here. If you're still watching and enjoying these updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of the big twists coming up in Emmerdale. 4. Trouble at the surgery. While all the drama explodes in the village, Liam and Manpreet are starting to piece together what John might have done during his time at the surgery. It's not just about his crimes we already know. They're worried his shadow runs deeper. They set out to audit everything he touched, determined to uncover the truth. And honestly, fans will probably share their fears. John wasn't just a killer, he had medical access, and that's a frightening thought. What if more patients were harmed without anyone realising? What if there are still secrets waiting to surface? This storyline feels like it could rumble on and reveal something massive. 5. Mac and Aaron face the aftermath. And after all the torment, Mackenzie Boyd and Cain Dingle are trying to pick up the pieces. Mac's free from that bunker, but the scars are both physical and emotional. When he visits Aaron in hospital, the two share a moment that's both raw and heartbreaking. Mac admits he always suspected something was off with John, and Aaron can't help but blame himself for not seeing the dangers sooner. Later, Ruby visits Aaron too, and the conversation turns reflective. She draws a comparison between what John did to Aaron and what Anthony did to Ruby. Both manipulated, both deceived, both left broken. Ruby gently reminds Aaron it wasn't his fault. They were both tricked by people they thought they could trust. But here's the kicker. While Ruby and Chaz try to reassure themselves that John is gone for good, Aaron isn't convinced. He feels it in his gut. John isn't finished. And that means this nightmare might not be over. So that's what we're in for this week. John's still on the run, Robert in danger, Caleb cornered, Cain raging, the surgery under scrutiny, and Aaron and Mac trying to rebuild. It's a heavy mix of heartbreak, suspense, and the kind of family drama Emmerdale does best. What do you think? Will John slip through the net again? Or has his time finally run out? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you're looking forward to the week ahead, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single spoiler update. See you next time.